the Commander-in-Chief of the Islamic Revolution Guards Corps has renewed Iran's vow to retaliate against Israel's aggression against the country last month, saying the regime will be receiving painful blows. In an address to IRGC forces during a combat security drill in Tehran on Thursday, Major General Hossein Salami declared, "You will receive painful blows. Wait for the retaliation." To honor the martyrdom of the late leader of the Lebanese resistance, the IRGC exercise was named Nasrallah. Affirming Iran's commitment to defend Muslims against the Israeli regime, the Major General asserted, "We will fight relentlessly and will not let you dictate the fate of Muslims." The IRGC chief highlighted the ongoing suffering caused by Israeli acts of war that have destructed homes and communities, yet reminded that history has shown that Muslims will never surrender. Salami emphasized that a significant and historic confrontation is unfolding, with resistance fighters in the region seeking retribution for attacks on their leaders and youth. He noted that these fighters remain steadfast and united, delivering substantial blows to the enemy every day. Since October 2023, West Asia has witnessed escalating Israeli violence, which has devastated Gaza, led to the displacement of thousands in Lebanon, and resulted in over 46,000 civilian casualties. In response to the Israeli assassination of key resistance figures including Hamas leader Ismail Haniyeh, Hezbollah Secretary General Soyed Hassan Nasrallah, and the IRGC commander Abbas Nilfarushan, Iran initiated a substantial counteroffensive on October 1, launching approximately 200 ballistic missiles aimed at the Israeli regime's military and intelligence installations across the occupied territories. The operation, dubbed True Promise 2, marked Iran's second direct attack against Israeli positions in the occupied territories, following a similar but smaller operation in April. In the early hours of October 26, Israeli warplanes launched several air-to-ground missiles at Iranian military positions, utilizing Iraqi airspace that was made available by the U.S. While the Israeli aircraft were unable to penetrate Iranian territory, they caused limited damage to certain radar installations and resulted in the tragic loss of 5 lives, including 4 air defense personnel from the Iranian army and 1 civilian. Crushing retaliation. Also on Thursday, Major General Abdolrahim Musavi, the commander-in-chief of the Iranian army, met with the family of one of the martyrs. Musavi praised the bravery of the 4 servicemen who sacrificed their lives defending Iran's airspace, affirming that their martyrdom stands out due to their valiant struggle against the worst people on earth. "We determined the timing and manner of our response, and we will not hesitate," the army chief asserted, emphasizing that our retaliation will be crushing. Also on Thursday, former IRGC chief and current member of Iran's Expediency Council, Mohsen Razia, said Iran is preparing to directly attack Israel for the 3rd time this year. "We are preparing to execute Operation True Promise 3, he said during a ceremony. Lebanon's caretaker Prime Minister, Najib Mikati, on November 15 asked Iran to help secure a ceasefire in the war between Israel and Hezbollah, which is designated a terrorist organization by the United States and whose military wing is blacklisted by the European Union, and appeared to urge it to convince the militant group to agree to a deal that could require it to pull back from the Israel-Lebanon border. As a top advisor to Iran's Supreme Leader Ali Khamenei visited Lebanon for talks, Lebanese officials said an American proposal for a ceasefire deal had been passed on to Hezbollah, aiming to end 13 months of exchanges of fire between Israel and the group. Iran is a main backer of Hezbollah and for decades has been funding and arming the Lebanese militant group. Hezbollah began firing rockets into northern Israel the day after U.S., an EU-designated terrorist organization Hamas's surprise attack into Israel on October 7, 2023 ignited the war in Gaza, prompting exchanges between the two sides ever since.